Hey, Ian, what's going on?
What's happening, man? You alright? What's happening?
How are you going, Bridget?
I never imagined why when I see you running,
Why?
You come with some hard question that asks me something that make me spell. Okay.
Nah.
In my days, in my school days, I couldn't spell too good now. So I tell you up front, don't
Watch
put one
it,
spot
watch
on
it
that.
spell.
You know, you say, spell this, spell that.
Yeah.
You ask me no kind of question, please.
How have you managed to maintain your relevancy over the years? Every time I open my social media app, it always trending, and that has been so years now.
How? Let me tell you how. Because I am what you see. I am what you see, and I've always been myself. This is me, and this is what I do every day. I don't try to be somebody else. Many years ago, when I started in this field, interviewing persons, going on crime scenes, just starting from scratch, I realized one thing: it already had a Oprah Winfrey, it already had a Larry King, it already had a Jay Leno. These people are already there.
Yeah.
But it never had an Ian Alleyne. They never had an Ian Alleyne. And that is where I realized that you have to be yourself. I mean, now you realize a lot of people emulate me, that they try, mannerism, they make, a lot of persons out there, television anchors and whatnot, but nevertheless, there's only one Ian Alleyne. There's only one Ian Alleyne. And you have to understand, you always have to keep it reinventing yourself. And I've been able to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know, my staying power is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And all again, thanks to persons who have supported me, my viewers and whatnot.
How was your upbringing, Ian?
I came from humble beginnings. And don't get me in a zone. You're trying to get me in a zone. Don't get me in a zone. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. I came like from 3 minutes from my studio. I grew up in a little board house on Belcher Road. If these buildings weren't here, you would have seen the road.
Right.
And I came from humble beginnings. I grew up with my grandmother. And I'm a grandmother's child, as they say, and old people children. And that's it. And I worked my way up. I went to a primary school in Shogunas, and, that's it. Well, that's why everybody knows me, but I'm a humble person, because I always remember where I came from. I came from nothing, like really nothing. I worked in gas stations. I worked in plug shops. I did odd jobs, not because I was poor. I was never hungry, but we were living a very humble life. Very humble life, but we weren't like struggling for food. I don't know what I don't know what it is like to go to sleep hungry.
Yeah.
But we came from a little board house. But those were the best times, That is why I could relate to persons out there. Humble people I could relate to. Every walk of life I could relate to now.
What is your goal, Ian?
I don't think that I am where I'm supposed to be. If you ask me to rate myself, I rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10. I say 6.
Why 6?
Yeah. God, I believe greatness is ahead of me, and as much as I could do all this and be so popular and help so many people, I need to be positioned in an environment, and I rely on God to put me in a place where I could do more. I could do more than what I'm doing here, but I have to be positioned into that. And I believe that eventually God will position me into that.
I think you will achieve that, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, once you believe it, I think definitely it will happen.
See, I will tell you something. I'll tell you something. It all goes back to the images in your mind. Whatever you think, when you think about something, it creates an image. And if you keep focusing on that image in your mind, it eventually becomes a reality. Everything that I possess, and thus far in my life, I thought about it in my brain. Nothing here took me by surprise. Nothing. Not where I live, not how far I've reached in my career. It was in my mind. It started off in my mind. And sometimes people won't believe your worst enemy is your mind. How a man thinketh, so is here. And if you start to think big and dream big, and you will see eventually, your mind is what constrains everything, what keeps you back from really achieving, because people don't believe in their mind they could be like that.
What has been the lowest and the highest point of your career so far?
The lowest point in my career, and I'll go to the lowest. Why? Because a lot of people reach very low points in life, and they think that there's no coming back. In 2016, we had a situation in CNC3, and I left. I wasn't fired, I left. And I started from zero. I was taken to court. A lot of things happened. I was embarrassed publicly, all kind of things. And I went to zero. One of the worst, I won't say, but it was a turning point. It was a turning point in my career.
Yeah.
It was a turning point. And from there, I started off on my own. And sometimes it is good in life when an energy changes, when the wind changes. Sometimes, not as I say, not every bad breeze is blowing. Not every breeze is a bad breeze. You know. Sometimes it might seem to you as a bad breeze, but sometimes God is just positioning you to a better place in your life. And sometimes with movement, because it friction, it does friction, and that's it. So it's very difficult sometimes, but that was a very, very sad time in my life. Very, very sad time. And
How did it feel?
I felt, and it's strange enough here, listen, there are people who will ride with you. Remember, I was working for a lot of money. I was working like for almost $250,000 every month. Up to this day, I'm still the highest television anchor, highest paid person in media, up to this day, across the board.
Good going, Ian?
Yeah, up to this day, nobody has ever been paid that kind of money. And nobody in media, whether you be a assignment editor, whatever. And it just goes to show in life that sometimes things can happen. It might go down, but boy, it was really bad. It was really, really bad.
And nobody highest point. Any highest point right now?
No, I haven't peaked as yet. I don't think I've peaked as yet. To the public, the general public, they might feel that